Hello viewers around the world, and welcome back to a brand new video. This is XP Gaming, and today is an exciting day because we're making, well, the official first video of season 7. There's a lot to talk about. There should be like a bunch of videos coming of this brand new season. And yeah, like I said, there's so much to talk about. It's such a crazy season. It's wild. So I am aware that it's been 3 days since season 7 came out, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you play Fortnite or honestly like any online game that receives often updates, you know that that's kind of wild. But don't worry, I've got a lot of videos. I've already worked on some of them. There was just so much, and yeah, it took a while to get everything ready. But yes, there should be a bunch of videos coming out. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. So far you've probably only seen like one single video of season 7 on this channel. I hope I dialed that up spawn. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. This season has been absolutely crazy. Yeah, I've already prepared some videos this season, and there's a lot to talk about. So I'm this guy right here, Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. I'm just gonna take a question. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna survive here for long, so I think I should get out. Honestly, guys, if you're trying to get a Victoria Island, bro, like me, which actually I have gotten it, but it's luxury. There's a lot to talk about. Let's start with the obvious main thing, aliens. Okay, aliens invaded this season. It's been known for a while that aliens were gonna invade, you know, started like a couple of weeks before season 7, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks. You know, we started getting the alien files, the alien teasers, the alien leaks. It all went so fast. I feel like season 6 was super fast. I know a lot of people thought the same. Not sure why, but it just was fast. So there's a lot to talk about. Like I said, we're gonna start with the alien stuff. So we all know this season is Alien Team. If you're wondering what the actual name of the season is, obviously every season has a name. Like, I don't know why I'm saying it's like such a weird thing, but yes, it obviously has like an actual name and a team. And then this season's team is aliens, like I said before, but the name is actually called Invasion, which don't make sense. So the aliens basically invaded, and the invasion technically isn't done yet. The mothership hasn't done anything yet, and I'll talk about that in a second. There is so much going on this season, especially what's on top of us right now. So if you haven't played the season yet, I don't know, maybe stop playing for a while. This season is absolutely crazy. You gotta come back. Okay. So let's begin, like properly. The aliens have invaded Fortnite Island, and obviously I won't be showing the trailer or anything like that. You can see that for yourself in game. But a basic summarization of the storyteller and Valpa's trailer was, we'll start with the storyteller. The aliens, it started with just a few alien UFOs, like basically all of alien activity, and then it showed, you know, the news. And basically it started with small alien things, like the aliens showing up weird crop circles, and then the aliens actually invaded the trailer, and we got so many teasers for skins like Superman and stuff like that. So what new weapons are there? What are the map changes? Like, what did the aliens actually do? Well, when they invaded, now in the season, you can actually see these purple spots on the map. When I first came into the game, like first played my match season, I thought these purple spots were like permanent. Like those spots that are purple were that purple. They were purple, and that meant they were aliens there, right? And I thought they had been changed. But turns out every game there will be some purple spots on the map, purple places. And that means aliens have invaded there. Every single match is different. Well, technically it's just gonna be different in most of the matches. Sometimes it can be the same, obviously. Oh no. This guy has a railgun, no! That's another thing I was talking about. Oh my god, it's so OP! Yeah, I'm not even mad. That thing is so OP. Besides, I didn't feel like I was giving the best explanation. But yes, this season is really, really crazy. I know I've said it a lot of times, but it really is. So the aliens invaded, they took over the purple places, but IO also showed up. And what they basically did is they invaded the map and they attracted IO, because while, you know, nobody's actually said it, it's quite obvious, and even in the trailer, the character Dr. Sloan said they're at war with the aliens. And essentially, IO showed up back on the map, and they're at war with the aliens. So everybody's pretty excited for the alien stuff. You know, UFOs are rideable vehicles now. There's alien weapons, alien places. We'll talk about all that, especially the alien weapons. But nobody's wondering why the aliens even showed up. Obviously, you know, Fortnite does have like a story, a lore. So there's gotta be a reason the aliens showed up, right? And that we have found out. Most likely, I found out. I don't see too many people talk about it, but from my perspective, there's either two things the aliens came here for. They're either with the Foundation. If you don't know, it was never confirmed. Some people thought they were from the future. Some people thought they were aliens. I personally thought it was aliens for another like universe, and we all know Fortnite has like multiple universes. So the 7, the Foundation, the Visitor, the 7, they've come from basically all different universes, right? Different universes, or the same universe, just not this place. And they might have been working with the aliens. Basically, what I'm trying to say, obviously, you know, I was a whole army. We thought that the 7 were just them, like the 7. They didn't have any people with them. They had nothing. But the fact that they went for the Spire immediately, in the trailer, if you don't know, they blew up the Spire. They went straight for the Spire, the aliens. And the Foundation got beat out of the trailer. What if the aliens are working with or for the Foundation, and when they found out that he was trapped, they went here, and that's why I was the enemy, because, you know, the aliens, they're working with Foundation, and the Foundation is part of the 7, and the 7 are the aliens' enemy. So we're not sure if the aliens are the enemy yet. I'm assuming both IO and aliens aren't exactly like on our side. The main thing that's being assumed is that IO is trying to protect the island, but they still don't have the best interests for us. So, what about the other two that I was talking about? Well, this is a more likely theory. I'm pretty sure the Foundation and the 7 are aliens, but I don't think they're working with these aliens that have invaded the map. It just doesn't feel like it, but that is a possible theory than what I just said. But I think the most likely theory is that they came from the 0 point, or the Spire. Man, there's just so much. I don't even know how to cover it in one video. I mean, we're gonna make like multiple videos on this about different topics, but yeah. So it's possible that the aliens actually arrived on the map not because of the Foundation, but rather because of the 0 point or the Spire. Because if you remember, there were Spire challenges last season to get like an incredible butt ton of XP, but also to unlock the Ghost Master style rods. But what people know, not too many people care about, at least from what I saw, was that you could also, there was actually a lot of story detail in that too, like a lot. And it was pretty interesting. We got a lot from it, and some of the main thing we ended up kind of getting was, okay, not the main thing, just something I found was really interesting. Oh man, that guy did not see that coming. We'll do. Okay, so one of the main stuff that, in my opinion, we saw was that Jonesy, in like the second part of the quest, so yeah, the Roz quest, the first Jonesy actually tells us that, like, he tells us a bunch of stuff and then tells us to go before the Spire attracts any more attention from and then he says, never mind, just go. So for a long time, people thought that this meant IO, and I also thought that too. But apparently, they might have meant the aliens. They might have meant, Jonesy might have meant that the Spire would attract the aliens. Also, nobody said it. Like I said, for the rest of this stuff, most of this stuff nobody said. But this is basically confirmed. Like, it's being seen in front of everyone. What is going on? What? Did they just get abducted? What just happened? Yo. No. Oh, I hate that. It's so OP. So maybe not that OP, but so. And those things do so much damage. They have a large range, I think. And this bow, you can block it. Just destroy your bow. I don't want to get abducted right now. Making a video. Fall out of here. Yeah, I want that UFO. Give me that UFO, and everything will be fine. That medium ammo, okay, I actually need that. Man, I will talk more about the season, but if I didn't keep getting so much action. That's another thing about the season. I feel like there's a lot more action. Maybe it's just that fourth part of the season stuff, where everything is a bit more, well, I guess aggressive, because people are trying to get the Victory Royale umbrella, especially like Victory Royale, especially now since people have yet to got the Victory Royale umbrella. I feel like it's a lot more action-based action, I guess, and that's actually, in my opinion, a good thing. I think a lot of people would agree, because it's been an issue for like a couple of seasons now. There's just not enough action. People die too quick, but now there's a lot more. It's a lot more chaotic. I think that's a good thing. I think a lot of you would agree as well. If you're a bit more casual, yeah, it is kind of bad, but it's still mainly good. This is like a UFO, right? This isn't a person. Yeah, imagine I have this person, like, that's not possible, right? You can't actually look the UFO. If I can kill this person, I can alien out. Oh, actually, get a special new gun. No, okay, wow, I'm dead. Now. Wow. That was just so much fun. Love that. Yeah, this video is going really long. Let's just finish it off. So, what was it we talked about? Yes, they might have come for the Spire at a 0 point because, well, of its power and the Jonesy stuff I already said before. He warned us, and it might have been the aliens that he was warning us for. The aliens, you know, they've arrived, and when they exploded the Spire, a lot of people think the Spire is like, well, the 0 point is destroyed because, you know, we didn't see what happened to it. But if you've been following the story, or you've been focusing at all, like, on the lore, you will know that the Fortnite Island, and pretty much all reality, like all of these universes that we've seen, would not be able to exist without the 0 point. So, it's actually quite obvious that they took the 0 point. I'm pretty sure it should have, doesn't make sense to me, because from season 5, it was apparently meant to, like, explode, or as they were saying, it implode, but then the Foundation covered it with the Tower of Stone, which was the Spire. So I think it should have exploded, if that would make more sense, but I guess it didn't. That's kind of weird. I don't know, I'm lagging. But yeah, they definitely took the 0 point instead of like making it like explode or something, because then like all of this would be gone. So maybe, and the other thing I was talking about is this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to a pretty chill spot. I just need to show you guys. This is pretty big. This explains a lot. We ever since the alien teaser started showing up with the symbols and everything, we discovered that the Spire had some symbols from the alien teasers. And we found out that the aliens, the Spire actually has a collection of the aliens. Nobody knew what this collection was, but I think we might find out. Somehow the Spire is related with the aliens' home world. So this backs up the Foundation theory I was talking about. That the Foundation is with them, because the Foundation made this Tower of Stone, and well, Tower of Stone refacts as chromium. But anyways, when the Spire exploded, it was huge. It was really tall. Like you could, if you jumped off from half of its height, you would die to fall damage. So wherever parts of the Spire landed, this alien area started to appear. This basically confirms that the Spire, the Foundation, has something related to these aliens. It's confirmed at this point. You can even hear some weird audio upon landing here. So this is something really interesting. One of the most interesting stuff I think we found out so far this season. That the alien, these Spire pieces, they basically confirm that the aliens have something related to the Spire. So that's interesting. So, you know, the Spire had some sort of power of the cube. It wasn't just the 0 point. It was some kind of cube-related stuff. But enough of this story stuff, because I'm going to make a separate video on it anyways. Let's talk about the actual new weapons. This is pretty much going to be the final topic of the video. Let's talk about the actual alien weapons. That's a lot more interesting. There's a bunch of new weapons. Not as much as you think, but there's a bunch of unvaulted. So they've unvaulted so many things and only vaulted a certain amount of thickness. I think the most exciting one might be everyone's fan favorite trap, I guess, and most fan favorite trap. straps, I guess. The launch pad. The launch pad is finally back. It's been a while. And I don't even understand why they vaulted it and brought it back. They vaulted it a few times now. And they just keep it geared back. Like, why do you vault it? It's such a good item. There's nothing wrong with it. It provides good mobility. I never understood why they vaulted it in the first place. But yeah, now it is back. And we've got something similar to how we had permanent, well, I don't remember what it was, but we had something else that was permanent. And now we have permanent launch pads at IO bases. We also have, at only a few of them, permanent mounted turrets. And those things are so OP, they're even more OP than the actual mounted turrets. But I guess they can't be used anywhere else, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, there's that. That's probably something most people would be excited to go. Other than that, the dual pistols, which I guess, you know, that's kind of weird. Epic said they were a fan favorite. But let's be honest, look, I said before, I really like the dual pistols. But since when was it a fan favorite? Like when? Who said that? Who in the world said it was a fan favorite? I do not know. A single person has ever said that. So yeah, these aliens are super annoying. This isn't like the best way to get a UFO. It's one of the ways, but if you want to actually get a UFO like properly, I would not recommend this. Aha! I've gotten it. This is what I wanted. No. Oh yeah, you're gonna pay for that. Ahaha! So you paid for it. It just says 1 million now. Not me to do that. I thought somebody was in there. Let's get this UFO. Get out of here. Come on. Be stable again. Hurry up. Okay, I'm probably wondering how the heck is generating itself. I'll explain that later too. Let's go. Okay. So again, I haven't seen many people talk about this. I haven't seen many people talk about a lot of things that I've seen. But I found out that the alien UFOs actually have like these 3 lives. As you can see, the I guess down left part of the screen. It actually shows 2, the number 2 next to like the UFO. And the reason I think it says that is because I just say these UFOs are super OP. Like I've seen people say they're not that OP, but they really are. Okay, you can't like deny it. Like how is it about like if the alien bats are still like fast, but it's still like fast. Also, I'm pretty sure this thing has infinite range as long as you can see. Because they can shoot you anywhere, like you got anywhere. Okay, so you're the one shooting at me, huh? Shoot! Okay, well, I'm just, you know, I'm not having much fun. I'm just gonna tell you guys the rest of the weapons. Okay, I think that's the best we can do because this goes on too long. So that's one of the weapons. I believe it is called the Chimera Ray Gun. And it is very interesting item. I believe it was actually in one of the teasers, and in that teaser, it actually said it was effective against organic material, which basically means players, but not effective against mobile transportation, which means basically any type of vehicle and building. I've used it a few times. It's incredibly good. It really is. It doesn't seem like good. It doesn't seem like it's going to be good, but it really is. But it's not that good against vehicles and builds, like it said in the trailer. Well, not in the trailer, in the teaser. So yeah, best to use that against like people if they're not building. They need to go but it doesn't really that fast. It's kind of that super fast weapon. So it's incredibly quick at killing people. So yeah, that's that. And the other 2 weapons, there are a couple of methods, but these are the main ones. The pulse rifle, the railgun. And those are 2 are the main ones. You got some other interesting items, but I wouldn't really consider weapons. We'll talk about the recon scanner. The recon scanner looks exactly like the grenade launcher, but it's an IO weapon. This season, there's kind of how to say this? It's kind of like weapons for aliens and weapons for IO. There's a recon scanner and the pulse rifle and the railgun for IO. All 3 of those. The railgun, it's kind of like a sniper, quick shooter. It does less damage, but it's incredibly OP. Like really OP, shoots through walls. is accurate. It's kind of hard to even explain, but it's just really good, okay? I don't even need to explain it. Probably heard this before too. The pulse rifle is basically stuck in the rifle, but for some reason it's way less damage in it. It really needs a buff. If you don't know, there is a boss this season, and season 40 complex is the new Dr. Sloan skin, who's the boss of Jonesy. Also, I hear a lot of people saying this. I just want to say that it's not like confirmed anything, but it's quite obvious. It's like we know for a fact at this point that Dr. Sloan, she is the boss of Jonesy, but if she's not the boss of IO, it's going to be revealed who it is in the last comic for the Batman series, which is on June 6th, July 6th actually. So there's that. The pulse rifle ain't that good. Recon scanner is basically like a grenade launcher, and it regenerates ammo if you shoot, and it can have 2 bullets at a time. When you shoot it, it basically looks like a proximity mine, and it keeps bouncing, and if anything is in its radius, it'll tell you. So let's say there's an NPC, it'll mark the NPC, it'll mark a ticket, it'll mark a boss, it'll mark a player. And it's incredibly useful. It's not really OP. When paired up against with the combo I've seen people using, and I've tried using myself, is the railgun with the proximity launcher. Not the proximity launcher. Actually I forgot, proximity grenade, whatever it is. I can't remember off the top of my head now. Yes, the recon scanner. It alerts, it basically pings the enemy, and then you can railgun them. And like I said, it's really OP. Anyways, I think that pretty much covers everything for now. There's a lot more in this season, but that should cover anything for everything. For now, I've already done a bit of a Battle Pass overview. It wasn't a review, it was an overview. So basically, just kind of taking a look at every item. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's a lot going on this season, and I'll hopefully see you next time. This is XP Gaming out.